Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, man. I'm having a day right now. I'm telling you what. Oh, nothing is working. Um, make sure I got the right setup here. Okay, I think this is right. I started trying to get set up, and the internet was down, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't launch Minecraft. OBS kept crashing. Oh, what a nightmare. Let me just check something really quick here. Okay. I think... Alright, I don't know what's going on with the screen. I hope the screen looks okay when I'm in the game because it's doing weird stuff. Honestly, I don't know what's happening right now. What a nightmare. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you had a good day. I am feeling cantankerous and feisty. Maybe a little irritable and fussy. I think I might need a diaper change. But a lot of stuff I want to talk about today in my stream. And you can probably tell I'm not in the hardcore world right now. I'll get there. I'll get there. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was copper golems and why I'm excited about them. Alright, good night, cat. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you sooner. I have this piglin bartering set up here. And it's producing items really fast. This is something I'm going to install on Divergence when I get around to it, maybe next week. It has a sorting system here that separates all the different kinds of drops you can get from the piglin bartering. There's 14 different things here that are stackable items that you can sort. And then there's a bunch of things that you can't sort that are unstackable items. There's potions, there's water bottles, there's enchanting books, there's boots. And I figured out a way that you can use redstone to separate out the enchanting books from everything else that's unstackable. And separate out the boots from everything else that's unstackable. But no way to sort the potions of fire resistance from the splash potions of fire resistance from the water bottles. Copper golems can totally do this. Not only that, they can separate out the stuff I want to save from the stuff I don't want to save. So I put into these chests, okay, these are fire resistance splash potions. These are just fire resistance potions. These are the water bottles. In here, I'm just putting Soul Speed 3 books, because I don't want to save the Soul Speed 1 and 2. Now, this sorting system takes a while. Let's see if we got some stuff I can jump the line with. That'll get all sorted out eventually, but let's just dump it into the chest to start with. Let this guy get going. Oh, I had a potion in there too. Right, that's good. Okay, so this guy's got a book right now. It's an enchanting book of Soul Speed 2. It's not going in this chest because it's Soul Speed 3. I'm just throwing that extra stuff away. Everything that doesn't go in one of these 4 boxes goes into this chest. And there's a hopper under it, which feeds into this dropper. And all that stuff is going to get dumped into lava. So, I don't need a separate box for every possible item that's unstackable. Just those I want to save. And even those, what I could do, if I didn't want to separate these out, I could put potions of fire resistance and splash potions of fire resistance in the same box. And then when he pulls out the potion of fire resistance, make sure that's the next thing he pulls out, he'll just put it in the same box with the other ones. I could do that too. He goes ahead and puts it in there. But in this case, I actually do want him to separate that stuff out. When I was initially setting this up, the copper golem was not able to get to this chest. I think it was just a little too far away, and it would just not be able to put stuff in these boxes, and it would stop. And it wouldn't know what to do. So I moved an empty chest closer. The thing that worried me about this is, you know, was it going to do everything in the same order every time? And it seems to be doing that consistently. It opens the copper chest first, and then it looks in the closest chest, then the next closest chest, then the next closest, and so on. Because this sorting system is going to be a problem if it jumps ahead to this empty chest for dumping out the garbage before it checks all the other chests. But seems to work. And this system will work like in a lot of different farms. It gives you unstackable items as drops, and it has some stuff you might want to save and some you might want to throw away. Like, for example, in a raid farm, you want to save the Totems of Undying and maybe save the saddles, but you don't want to save all the nonsense crossbows and armor pieces and all that unstackable stuff. You could use a setup like this. Have saddles in one chest, and Totems of Undying in another chest, and then an empty chest like this that they just dump all the other garbage in. And in the case of a raid farm, there are a little different enchanting books you can get from a raid farm. If you want to save all of those, there is a way to use redstone to separate out the enchanting books from all the other unstackable items. It would not be with copper golems. You wouldn't use copper golems for that, because every different enchanting book would have to be in a separate box, or have to have an example of it in the box you want the copper golem to put them in. This guy's still going. This is why I've been really excited about the copper golem when it was announced. It sorts unstackable items. You can't do that with redstone right now. You could use it in a witch farm that can potentially give you different kinds of potions, and have the copper golem separate the potions into different boxes. So far, everybody that I've seen talking about the copper golem and showing off what it can do, like, talks about how you can use it to organize your storage and your base. And to me, that's not the thing that it's really good for. It's really good for stuff like this. When you have a farm that has unstackable item drops, some of which you want to save and some of which you don't really care about and want to throw away, it's great for that. Now he's got boots, and, you know, I'm just going to throw out the boots, because theoretically you could smelt them into nuggets, but this farm, you get iron nuggets as drops from the bartering anyway, and lots of them. It's just not worth bothering. As far as item sorters, well, this is fairly simple as far as, you know, if you just want it to separate out the unstackable items that you want to keep. I would not use this for all of these things, all of these stackable items. This system is like 20 times faster than the copper golem could ever hope to be. And it's still way too slow to keep up with all the drops that I'm getting from this farm. So I would, personally, I'd only use it for unstackable items. It may be useful for like an iron farm, and it would be simple to set up for an iron farm, because even an efficient iron farm is not going to have drops at a very fast rate, and the copper golem should be able to keep up with that. And there's only like 3 categories of things you can get from an iron farm. There's iron ingots, poppies, and string. Although I would say if you're going to do something like that, you should, even though you're sure you know what drops you're going to get from that farm, you should have an extra empty chest, just in case that something ends up in this copper chest that doesn't belong and it doesn't know what to do with it. Because if it picks something up in here, and every chest it can get to it checks and there's no space for it anywhere, it's just going to hold on to it and be confused. Another consideration for this is, you see I have walls up around this. I cannot let this copper golem get outside of this space, because if it does, it'll start looking at these chests and go, oh, can I put stuff in here? And it'll just wander off and get confused. So I had to make carefully sure to wall the area off. A couple times when I was testing it, the copper golem just kind of wandered off and got lost. But yeah, this is awesome. I can't wait till this is in a regular game. As far as, Tyler, is it useful for regular stores? I think on a small scale. You know, I have seen people mess around with using it for sorting their item storage in their base, and it's still kind of complicated because the copper golem will only check a certain number of chests and a certain distance from this copper chest. So they'll do things like have different copper golems on different levels and have a certain number of chests for the copper golem to try and put stuff in. If it can't find a place, you have an empty chest at the end like this with a hopper that feeds into another copper chest down below, and you have another copper golem to pick up the items that don't fit in here and look in the chest below to find a place for them. So it may be considered simpler than this redstone here for item filters. I don't know. Depends on your tolerance for redstone. And there's other things I can do with redstone with this, like I can make space for, that's not going to fill up very fast, but this might fill up. I can make space for more fire resistant potions if this chest gets too full to start emptying items out. Go away, you bother me. So I just think this is great for regular farms. I don't know if I would use it for home-based storage or not. I don't know. I have to think about how to use it in that situation. And I'm just shocked that nobody's talked about this use for it. Everybody's just talking about using it for organizing your home base and nothing else. All right. I'm probably just rambling on and repeating myself. Let me go back into my hardcore world. Are you enjoying Minecraft? Hold on a second. It's asking for feedback. I gotta bring up my hardcore world. It's gonna take me a second. There's a hot minute to do this. Oh, you know what? I've been so busy and discombobulated, I haven't made adjustments to my camera or anything. All right, let's bring up the regular Minecraft, and hopefully it launches. Like I said, I've been having internet connectivity issues this afternoon. It kind of sucks. Okay, it looks like it's coming up. Hmm. I don't know if chat's coming up right now. I'm having all kinds of issues right now. Gosh. Why? Why is this being such a pain in my butt? I think that looks right. Uh, I don't, the chat's not working. I don't know what the issue is. I'm not seeing it on the screen. All right, I'm gonna have to live with it. I don't have time to monkey with it right now. A second, just one check. No, not finding it. All right. All right, forget it. Everything else looks good. Unfortunately, I'm not showing chat for some reason. I can still read your chats though. It's not on screen. Okay, we're back in. Day 1008. Just do a quick check on what gear I have. It's been a hot minute since I've been in this world. Is this my project box? Yep. I think I put everything away and then called it a day. And haven't been back. I definitely want more mangrove wood. And mangrove trapdoors. Mangrove slabs would be useful. And obsidian. I want to make a Torii gate today and have it... Well, I want to make a portal at World Spawn and make a Torii gate out of it. I think the first step is to make the portal. Do I have a lighter? Wait. I wonder if I should wear a gold helmet. Just to be on the safe side. Though I don't expect to run into piglins. check my audio here. Get a little music. Got the note blocks turned way down. That's good. That's better. And so I want the portal right around here. Like right in the middle of the road. I want to go to there. I think that'll work. I'm gonna need to open this up a little bit. Yeah, so that's kind of how, you know, kind of how it works with redstone. Learn how to do one thing and then you kind of build on that. Recover that piece. I don't want to finish decorating it all right now, but I just want to get an idea of what it's going to look like. Oops. Now I want to work on the other end. After I take a nap. Oh, come on. Monsters nearby, don't give me that. Okay. Just take a nice leisurely walk. Unless I want to fly, but nah. Not right now. Yeah, I've been really excited about Minecraft lately. I got lots of cool stuff to work on. I want to do... Well, I just finished my hunt for all the music discs. I'm working on editing the video now where I've found the Lava Chicken music disc. And I want to record a kind of world tour for this hardcore world, celebrating 1,000 days. And that piglin bartering farm thing that I had built up in that preview test world, I want to build something like that in Divergence. I can't use copper golems yet there, obviously, but I have figured out a way to use redstone to separate... I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I probably did. I'm repeating myself. Separate the enchanting books from the other unstackables, and separate the boots from the other unstackables. But it's going to have to put all of the water bottles and potions in one chest together. Because I don't know a way to do that with redstone, to separate them out. I can admire the Torii gate as I head toward my... what do you call it? Iron Farm and Original Trading Hall. You may notice that I don't have vibrant visuals on. Because of that, I can have the render distance of 70, and I can see a long ways. Tell me I brought a chest with boat with me. I did not bring a boat with me. Let me make a spruce boat instead of a mangrove boat. Because I don't have a lot of wet mangrove wood, and I want to use it for the Torii gate. The nether portal Torii gate is not going to look nearly this big and impressive, but it will be nice to finally have another portal that won't spawn. So I have to go all the way back here to get to the nether every time. Now that I think about it, I probably could have used the happy gas for this, but I don't want to keep the happy gas close to spawn. I am going to try to use it for the world tour video. See how well that works. But I don't know if I'm going to be using the happy gas for building with going forward. It's just kind of awkward to use. we were doing a stream. Well, I was on somebody's stream earlier. There is a chicken somewhere up there. It keeps pooping out eggs. I was on another Divergence stream, I think, like this weekend, last weekend. Where we were working on a build, and it was this giant platform that kind of hung out over the edge of the water. And I was working underneath it, trying to light it up from underneath so that the light would shine through the slabs and the thing would be lit. And while I was doing that, I was thinking, boy, this is really awkward, because I had to take a boat and sail the boat out into the position where I wanted to, like under where I wanted to place the light blocks I was using for frog lights. And then get off the boat and jump up so that I could reach to place the frog light, and then get back in the boat and move it to a new position. It was really awkward, and I thought it'd be really helpful to have a happy gas to do that with. And Jewel was there, another one of the people on Divergence, and said, "Oh, you want a happy gas? I can go get you a happy gas." By the time she went off and got the happy gas, brought it back to where everybody was working, hydrated the stupid thing, and got it grown up to an adult happy gas with a harness, we'd finished the build project like an hour ago. It's kind of a drawback to the happy gas. You got to be ready for it and, you know, prepare it ahead of time. Or get one that you have and spend 15 or 20 minutes moving it to the location where you want to use it. Okay. This should be right about where the portal needs to be a world spawn. Right around here. I'm feeling a little bit of block lag here. Don't like that very much. I think I could just put the portal facing this way. That makes sense. Don't ask me why I feel the need to make the portal bigger than it has to be. Just reasons. I don't know. Because it looks good. I have no memory, it's been so long, of what's down that tunnel. I'll just block it off. Hopefully this should link right up to the portal that I already made. Perfect. Make sure it takes me back to the same place. Oh, shoot. Oh. This delay came from the farm where I had the honeycomb. This could be a problem. If there's a delay that's in a certain distance of you when you go through the portal, it will go through with you. And that farm, where the honeycomb is right over there. This could be an issue. Let me go get a lead. I'll try to put that away back, but this is a problem. Something's gonna have to move. Either that, or I could maybe try to put the Olay on a lead inside there. I don't know if that would work or not. Do I have an ender chest in here? Actions is tough is so awesome. Look at that. That is too cool. Oh, I didn't see if I had an ender chest in here. I don't think I do. Probably ought to. Sorry. I want something to tether the lead to. I have to see how far the Olay can go on the lead. Oh, so where the heck did the Olay go? Buddy. Also, I have a lot of honeycomb. I have to organize that as well. A little bit of a squirrel moment here. No, 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 no! You know what? I'll just breed more beans. Alright. So if I put this guy on a lead there, will he be able to reach all of the honeycomb? I don't know. Some of it he'll be able to reach at least. Some of these are also broken. I haven't been maintaining this thing. Okay. That guy's still dropping stuff off. Okay, that's good. Let me get some more storage for the honeycomb. Bit of a sidetrack. Also, I'm missing a trapdoor there. How did that happen? Let's go ahead and grab one of those. And shulker boxes. A couple spare of those. Well, I know maybe a random creeper came by and blew it up. Doubtful. I probably just forgot it. Stuff that I'm carrying to help decorate the Torii gate portal. Store it over here. Then move all the honeycomb. Keep the golden helmet on for now. Alright. Put this stuff back in the mass storage area, but probably just as well leave it right here. I know where it's going to be. I have no idea what I'm ever going to do with all this honeycomb. I've used a lot of it to make beehives for decoration for like floorboards and stuff, but don't have more uses for it right now. Alright. I'm going to go through the portal one more time and verify that the LA will not follow through with me. It will not teleport through the portal with me because it's attached to a lead. So it shouldn't. It looks like it didn't follow me, so that's good. All right. Check, I think I have a reference image somewhere that I was using to work from. Do. Checking. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's how I did it. Okay. I think I get it. Few stairs, probably not very many. Check. Okay, I think I go up 3 blocks. That. Oop. Slabs like that. Not sure about that. Better safe than sorry. It always says monsters nearby when I click on that bed. That bed's safe. Must be something hiding underground or something. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, I think I screwed that up, but okay. Back to it. What I want to do is that. Yeah, that looks right. That height or lower. Checking my reference again. Okay. I think that's good. keep checking my reference image. Get the shape right. Yep. Okay. Should go like that. I need some tough blocks. I'm thinking tough brick instead of the polished tough. On the upper part. I don't know the different Japanese terms for the different pieces of the Torii gate. Oh shoot, I had a pop up. Thank you for that pop-up notification. That was annoying. Right. Scrap. Is that what I need? Tough brick slabs and stairs. Hey, Diggin, welcome in. I don't know if you missed the beginning of my stream. I went in a nice long rant about how I suck at streaming and everything's broken and my internet wasn't working. And also copper golems are awesome. I think that pretty much sums up the beginning of the stream. That was it. Oh, all that micro... I don't... Well... Way back when I made the Froglight farm, I found a mangrove swamp to get some frogs. And while the frogs were, you know, they laid their, roe. They laid their eggs. And while the eggs were hatching, I was harvesting mangrove trees. I think that's where I got the mangrove wood that I have. It's not a huge amount, but should be enough for this job anyway. Ow. Mangrove is a bear to harvest. I am grateful that I had a bunch of it already, because, yeah, it's a pain. Coming out. This, I think. Let's see, I'm not 100% sure this is how I want it to look, but you have to see. I did for the big water Torii gate, I did a more complete mock-up of it in creative, but not for this one. I don't think that feels right. shaped all wrong. Ow. Annoying. Reference image again. It looks a little too extreme for what I should be. Stuff. That's not too shabby. That's it. There's more stuff I gotta fill in there, but let's make some more trapdoors. That's some lanterns. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I can't hang them from that. hang that from that? Yeah, I can. Oh! Huh. I see what I did. That's shaped funny. Missed twice. That goes there. That goes there. And that hangs from there. Missing a soul lantern. I had 4 and I used 2. Why do I only have 1 left? Did it go in the nether? Let's see. I think I want at least a couple more soul lanterns. I don't see it here. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh. I almost forgot. Need to cover up the sides, too. Actually, I don't know if I can hang lanterns on that. Inside that space. I could put them here. You know, need a couple more for the other side. Now I have to remember what the recipe is for soul lanterns. I think I need to make soul torches, which is soul sand. And coal or charcoal or something. If I had coal, where would I put it? Aha! Then a bunch of iron nuggets. Like a bunch of iron nuggets. Okay. Let's turn on all this. Kind of like those banners that I used before. I know I saved one. I should be able to make copies of it. It's a white banner. Sticks to make banners. Wool goes there. I want to make another gateway by the village. I could use these banners there too. For that gateway, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. It's definitely gonna look different from this one and the other one. I think might look better that way. Yeah, it's kind of clipping through the trapdoors there. I don't know if I like that. Unless I get rid of the trapdoors. Alright. Actually, wait. Let me try something. I'm gonna have symmetry. It'll be the same on both sides, but for now, so I can compare it. Version 1. Version 2. 2. 1. What do you think? I don't know. I can't decide which one I like better. Hey, Diggin, can you block that person? Thank you. Or Tyler, either one. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that here. So anyway, version 2. So wait, I forget. Is this 2? I think this is 2, right? This is version 2. I think this is version 2. There's a certain feng shui or whatever. So anyway, excuse me. You know, I know on Discord chat sometimes I can have a strange sense of humor about things, but there's some things you do not joke about. Just never, ever joke about. Not funny, don't joke about it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, I think I like it. I think I like it. I think we're in business. Also, did I lose anything on the floor? I don't think so. I think I picked up everything. I think we're good. Whoops. Oh. It's another thing I got to work on is the roads. It's okay here, but further down it needs work. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go down to the village and see what I can see there. I really don't have a good plan for what I want to do there. Just some kind of thing like a Torii gate, sort of. Or some kind of gateway. Want to do some kind of like peaked roof here. Yeah, that's all the tough bricks. Use mangrove wood for it either. Maybe nether brick. No. Some kind of deep slate variant, I think. Watching my design juices, I tell you that the juices are starting to run dry. You know, I like to stream for about 2 hours, and sometimes I'll go longer. If I get to a stream that gets to about 3 hours long, I really start to kind of slow down. It's only been like a little over an hour now, so I'm still going good, but I'm gonna start feeling like a zombie. I just don't have that kind of staying power. What can I say? But at least for that nether portal gate, I had some idea what I wanted to do, and I had a test image to go from. But here it's practically a blank slate. Alright. So, but I'm thinking cobble deep slate. What's in here? It's just cobble deep slate. Okay. And I was thinking look at the different variations. that version. I feel like I'm missing a variation. Which is the version I want to use. Missing the version I want to use. Go to the stone cutter. Set that down. Yeah. That's what I want to make the roof with. I mix in some of that smooth stuff too. Nope. Here. I think how much of this I need. That's probably plenty. Take that with. Don't have a stone cutter on me. How do I not have a stone cutter on me? I usually keep one. Oh, there is one in this bundle. I don't know why I didn't see it. It's something I love bundles for is I can organize my stuff. Like all my map making stuff is in this bundle, and this is like, what do you call it? Workbench blocks that you might use, like a grindstone or a stone cutter or a crafting table or an anvil. Can put all that in one bundle. Now to think about it, maybe I should have brought more of those. Oops. Nope, can't do anything with that. I think I forgot something else. I want to get more of these blocks. Okay. Until I think of something else that I forgot. Like, I'll probably want to make more banners. Okay. Thinking. So this gateway is... Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm not sure. This is one of these, I'll test it, see what it looks like. Probably tear it all down. Check it again, see what it looks like. Ow. That's not right. Deep in concentration right now. Just gonna get away the house. Kind of. I do need to upgrade the houses too. Yeah, I think that's too far down. Well, It's also hard to get a good view of it. Let's grab some of these. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Hey, Ruben, welcome in. You're in the middle of watching me wander around trying to build this gate and make it look not awful. I think this is definitely going to be a downgrade from the other Torii gates that I made earlier. But we'll see how it comes out. I think it kind of looks okay from this angle. The problem is that the stairs right here, you're kind of looking down on it. Something looks weird too. The width isn't right. I need to wind it by 1 block to the right. Man, why didn't anybody tell me that? See how that looks. Should have another one of those stairs. Like that. Eh. Can't place the block. There. You have so much work to do today. Well, I guess it's better than having nothing to do. Okay, I think it doesn't look awful. But you can kind of only see the roof from this angle, but... Yeah, I don't think this could be defined in any sense as a Torii gate. It's just kind of a gate. But that's fine. I still like those banners. I want to use some kind of banners on this, but maybe not these banners. Maybe something like I have around the trade hall. Nice build. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am often very self-conscious about my builds looking terrible. I've always considered myself more of a farmer than a builder. I love making farms. But, I'm trying to broaden my horizons. Especially since this hardcore world, I started in October. Never thought I'd last this long. And, you know, I've done all the farms. Now I gotta start working on some other things. Building some things that maybe look pretty. Let's try these banners. Okay, Raven, I'm going to tell you. I reported it. I did not ban them. I reported it. I don't have that kind of power. I can't just ban people. From a public Discord that thousands of people are on, hundreds of people check the general chat of that Discord every day. I don't have the power to ban people from it. I can only report. If they were banned, it was for a reason. Actually, maybe not these. Or maybe not on the walls. Well... Okay, that's not in any way symmetrical. think I'm happy with that. Good enough. I just get overwhelmed thinking about all the other road projects there are to work on here. This this village could use some beautification, definitely. The road still needs working on. You asking how long I'm going to be streaming for? Well, until I'm finished with what I'm working on, or 3 hours, but I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty soon here. I'm gonna maybe wait for it to stop raining and then take a ride on the Happy Gas. A little flyover. I have to think about what I'm going to do with all that honeycomb. Oh, I should get some snow. Where did I put snow? It would suck to have to do a flyover in the rain. I'm hoping I can use this gas to give myself some good B-roll later. We'll have to see how good it'll come out. Tyro talking about using ranch dressing again. Ugh. Ugh. Definitely not my taste. I wonder how many villagers have wandered outside the walls and got lost. come in for a landing so I can sleep away the night and sleep away the rain. Yeah, the cherry blossom trees look really nice, and it's kind of a nice biome to build a base in. I just want to do one flyover. Of the stuff around spawn that I built. Yeah, this village is in a plains biome, and I think the hill, at least this part of it, is plains biome, but I added cherry trees along the road. I still need to do more with the road. This part's done, but the other part on the other side of the trade hall needs touching up. And then I gotta think of another build project to work on. Could be nether beautification. Yeah, look, I'm almost as surprised as you are that I made it 1,000 days. And it's not like I've been sitting around on my butt not accomplishing things. I have gone to the end and beaten the end dragon. I've beaten all the bosses. I fought the Wither once. The first time I fought the Wither in this hardcore series, the Wither in Bedrock Edition happened to be bugged. And it wasn't giving the Wither effect. So I was like, wow, this is a lot easier than it should be. But then once that bug was fixed, I went back and fought the Wither again and beat it. And then I fought 3 Withers at once. Just to make it entertaining. I haven't killed... In fact, I've never killed the Warden. I just don't see the point. That's another adventure I could go on at some point. I went to an ancient city long enough to get Swift Sneak, and then GTFO'd. Like, nothing else I need here that desperately. But I could try and clear out an ancient city at some point. But truly, I think the most dangerous thing I've done in this hardcore series is what I did recently in the end. Making the shulker farm. That was crazy. Yeah, see this part of road here. Gotta get down a little further. This part of the road is kind of floaty. That's the other thing I need to touch up at some point. Yeah, that's the thing, Tyler. I really don't want to beat the Warden. It's not really a boss that's intended to be, you know, beaten. You're supposed to just hide from it. And if I do it right, I can clear out an ancient city and get rid of all of the Shriekers without the Warden ever showing up. I'm not saying how likely that is, but just saying if I do it right. Make that part of the road a bridge. Fill the hole with water. Okay, I'm not sure what part of the road you mean. You mean like that section in there? Because that'd be a lot of water to fill in. But I would like put some supports under it. Just so it's like an elevated road. Yeah, yeah, in this section here, I just have kind of dirt supports here. That definitely needs touching up. But that's just kind of a minor side thing. I could do that between streams even. Just had to think of something to do. Another big build projects of some kind. When I built this Torii gate last time, this is the first gate I built. I was trying to get the lava chicken music disc, so I had a bunch of chickens here. But I've since discovered that a zombie dungeon spawner is the way to do it. It's just a lot easier that way. Well, this is one of my shorter streams, I think, but I think I've done enough for today, and I'm going to call it here. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Appreciate you. As far as projects I'm working on, like I say, the 21st music disc, the Lava Chicken, I've collected it in Divergence. Spoilers. I'm working on making a video and editing that together for getting that music disc in Divergence SMP. That thing I showed at the beginning with the piglin bartering, I want to make that in Divergence as well. And at some point, I have to do a World to 1,000 Days in Hardcore video at some point. I gotta work on doing that too. So a bunch of stuff to work on and a bunch of videos coming out. For non-members, if you're a member, you should be able to see the Zombie Apocalypse next video. It's kind of, it has something in there that's an homage to Fallout New Vegas, and I think the build in the Zombie Apocalypse map is better than the Fallout New Vegas version. It's actually better. But for non-members, that should come out next week. And I'm hoping I'll be here for another stream next Thursday. See you then. Thanks for coming in. And hopefully next time I will have everything fixed as far as the stream. You can see the chat and stuff. Lots of technical problems today. Hopefully it'll get better. Bye, everybody.